One of the things you just said is that, you know, you have to understand each other.
Yes.
Sometimes people ask, are there qualities that you should look for?
Yes, first of all, you should marry your friend. Don't try to marry your enemy. What I call marrying your enemy, all those people that do divorce, you're dealing with the enemy. Someone who's taking you to court ready to sign papers to break you in two pieces. But if you marry your friend, even if you did the wrong thing, you sleep over it, talk about it, forgive each other. But there are some people that would say, no, what you've done is over. Let's go to court. I need that car, I need that house. That's your enemy. You're dealing with enemies. You need to know where you have to stop the lines between good, bad, and ugly. Some people, they'll get married because they need something. Others get married because their family is saying, you're getting old, get married, get a man. Now, as she gets a man, they're not friends. They're totally different. As she gets a man, she thought maybe he was a slave king. Then when you get married, you get into reality. So when reality kicks in, problems come. She starts saying, I thought this guy had money. Now he doesn't have. He's complaining. He's no, I don't want this kind of man. So
is it about time? People need to take their time to get to know each other?
Yes, definitely. You need to know your partner.
But people say 3 months, 6 months.
Oh.
You are sure you found the person.
Did you know that you will get confused in 3 months? You think someone is splashing money. Kumbe, that is the last years. You find him in governor throwing 1 million, 2 million, 3 million. Then you start calculating wrong calculations. As soon as you get married, reality kicks in. He says, but you know, this is 3 million for throwing, but we'll eat food for 5,000. The other day, someone, a campus girl, went into I call it the Kampala trap. The guy washes cars. So this guy, the rich people leave the Mercedes, the Hammers every morning. So this guy, in the afternoon, goes to visit the girl at the hostel.
Yes.
So she says, hey, you have so many cars. I say, yes, I have many. I drive any day, any car. So this girl got involved in a trap. I call it the Kampala trap.
Because she's seeing the cars and she's like, aha.
Yes. Until her brother's car was taken at the car wash. and this guy comes back with the brother's car and says, this one, I've had it for a very short time and I want to give it out. This girl says, but this is my brother's car. I said, no, this is mine. Maybe you're mistaken in the number plates. So this is what I'm trying to say. 3 months is not enough to learn a person. You need some time to know the person. So many people falling into the traps. Like you get married and then reality kicks in. You start to know that this person used to rent a house. In 3 months, people pay houses for 1 year. You're going to Mienga, you have never seen the landlord. The guy marries you in this house. And you think when you break up, you're going to share. But you cannot share with the landlord.
Yes.
But after 1 year, after your wedding, you see a note from the landlord that you have taken long without paying my house. I want to take you guys out. So you start saying, hey, Kumbi, we got married, we don't have a house. So many people are getting married when they're still renting a house.
Yeah.
Now that's a big problem because marriage, it is not only marriage as these people think.
Yes.
Marriage is getting ready for life. When you're getting ready for life, you're like getting married, making kids, and settling your life. Sometimes people spend more than 200 million on a wedding. But before getting married, why don't you get 150 million, buy a small house? So you get the wife and do a small wedding of 50 million. So that is 200 million in a small house and stability.
Yes.
than being chased out of a house.
Because that's the pressure for so many young people. The big wedding. They
Yeah.
want the big wedding.
Yes, and so many people do it economically to earn. So you start these meetings, the people collect the money, and after the money, you do an expensive wedding, and after the expensive wedding, you go back to your normal life. It is a big problem.
Okay.
It is a big problem.
All right. How
Yeah.
many children?
Oh, I have 4 kids,
4 kids?
2 boys, 2 girls.
Was that planned? 2 boys, 2 girls?
That was the mixture. 2 boys, 2 girls.
Raising kids in this day and age, because you're talking about for music and young people, it's all about the numbers, it's all about social media, and you've raised your kids, and that's the world they've grown up in. How have you managed to keep them, what can I say, grounded?
When I told my kids, I'm the superstar.
Okay.
They are not the superstars.
Uh-huh.
They have to live their life. No ego of I'm so and so's son. No. Because once that kicks in someone's mind, they will start thinking they are what I did. But they have to struggle for their own. Secondly, today the kids are on the net all the time. They are learning a lot of good and bad on the net. So my kids are different kids. I try my best to say that reality is the most important thing in our life. You tell them, this is what I was, this is what you'll be. If you study well, don't start thinking, oh, I will start from zero to be like my dad. You need to have, if your dad is a singer and you have talent, you can become a singer. But if you don't have a talent and your dad is a singer, you start something that will make you live. Because I've seen families where I started with the John Akibwa's kids, Tony Ya and Tony. They were athletes. They used to run at school. So they were doing whatever their dad used to do.
Yes.
Which is a good thing. But there are kids who are born and their dads or moms, what they're doing is not what the kids will do.
Yeah.
And some kids grow up thinking, oh, everything is on a silver plate for me. We are rich. I used to remember the rich people in Buganda Road. I don't know how it happens, but now we're at the poor people towards this generation. I don't know how it happened, but as time goes, things change. And the people used to call the best are the worst. Because as age goes, as generations change, things change.
Yes.
But when you teach your kid that what I have is for me, I want you to build your own foundation. All I have to do is to give you connections, contacts of people that I know. Oh, my kid wants to do a job here. She has studied this, he has studied this.
So you help, but you don't give.
Yes, because what I'll do is I need to make my kid know that it is up to you to work hard than find things done already for you. That's what my dad did for me. I would have started with his money or started with his friends, but I started my thing because when I went into music, he didn't like me to do music. He only likes what I'm doing now.
Now he's seen after the
he's
years.
saying, oh, okay, you are right, by the way, because you did something that people used to call it for the Bayae. Now it is something sensible. Long time ago, you would not go to marry anyone's daughter if you would be a musician.
Yeah.
But now they are forcing men to marry their daughters. They're even proud to say a story. Oh, the artist is going to marry my daughter. You know, this artist called this. So, I mean, I think it is changing.
Things have changed.
Yes.
Did you ever have a time where you wanted to give up in music?
No.
No?
Music is my name. But music has time. It is not that every time you're going to sing. Music is just like a day's life where you have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You cannot do it all the time, but there is time for it. There is a season for it. UB40 is not playing their latest now, but their music is playing.
Yeah.
So music is the language that people understand. I will not be the best all the time, but I can do something that makes me the best sometimes.
Okay,
Yeah.
sometimes. Now, before we started, you were telling me about your plan for this year. 50 songs, 50 videos. Sounds big.
Yes, and a lot of moving up and down in the whole country.
So you've recorded all the songs?
I've recorded all the songs. I'm finalizing with the videos.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this was when? Last year? Has it
Oh,
been
it has
over a
taken
period
me
of
3 years. 3 years to do it.
Yeah.
I didn't retire. I said, let me take off time to use my brain to do the best I can package as Ragga Dee.
Okay.
Because sometimes when we sing at pressure, when there's a lot of pressure, you go to studio and you feel like you want to release this song, and then sometimes you release the song, but it is half-baked. But if you give yourself time, you can have the best song.
50 songs, that's
Yes.
huge.
Yes, for 4 years.
Yeah. What made you decide to do that?
I wanted to do something that makes a full album.
Okay.
People are doing launches, like you've seen, and they're doing a launch of one song, and then they call it the album launch. So I don't understand which album. Someone sings one song and they play 10 instrumentals and the show is done. So the clients that are watching you, they go back home asking, but really, this person sang the other 10 old songs and the 2 new songs.
And they've launched a new album.
And they have launched a new album. So I wanted to change that ideology.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so you must be proud of that project.
Definitely.
What can we expect?
Fire. Good music.
One word, fire.
Good music. Good music.
Good
Because
music.
I've sung in different types of music.
Different kinds.
Yeah.
All right.
Reggae, ragga, hip hop, soukous. Yeah, I mean, nice music.
For many of us who are still on our journeys, what's your advice?
Well, like I said, life is a journey. And no one knows when it ends. There's one word I tell people: never give up. No matter what they say, no matter the time, no matter the weather. You see, when you're sailing, like on the lake or ocean, the tides never show you when they're coming. They come anytime. So shit comes anytime. But if you don't give up, you get to the land.
Now you talked about, sailing, and then earlier on we touched on the boat disaster that happened recently. You said you were supposed to perform.
Yeah, I was supposed to perform. But God has his plans.
So what happened?
Well, I have my own boat. And I told him I'll get there with my own boat on time and perform at the beach where they were going.
Okay.
But when it's not your time to go, always there's a plan there's a God's plan. I thank God, because if you survive today, you may not survive tomorrow. But I thank God for every day that He gives me. Being Ragga Dee, the Ragga Dee who I am, there's a meaning in life. There's a reason why I'm kept till now.
Yes.
I've lost so many friends. I've lost so many brothers. We have lost very important people. And we have lost, sometimes you look at a person who has died and you think this person is very important. But it's God's plan that takes away or gives you life. So I don't regret anything in life. I only thank God for keeping me alive, keeping me healthy, giving me friends. That's why I'm still here.
Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Pleasure talking with you.
Nice.
And we're looking forward.
Definitely.
50 songs, 50 videos.
Yes.
That's massive.
2019.
2019.
Yes.
All right. God bless.
Big up.
Kulukuta keleketa biti nenji walakata kulukuta keleketa paka le mafone kalamata. We are the Tagaretan. Wait, see, take it in.